We are Edward C. Reed's High School InvenTeam from Sparks, Nevada. Alex Marsh noticed more cigarette butts than leaves in gutters. She wondered what effect they'd have on rivers and lakes when they are washed in the storm drains by sprinklers and rain.
We live in a very unique watershed. It starts at Lake Tahoe, flows through the beautiful Truckee River, and ends in the terminal Pyramid Lake. There are 5 native fish in the lake. 3 are endemic, 1 is threatened, and 1 is endangered. Cigarettes have approximately 600 ingredients. The filters are made of microplastics that separate and disperse in water. 69 of the chemicals are known to cause cancer or are toxic to humans. Studies show even very small concentrations of these toxins released into the water kill young fish.
This impacts the Paiute tribe who live around Pyramid Lake and who consider the animals and area sacred. This also affects people who swim, fish, raft, and enjoy our river and lakes. The goal of our invention is to remove cigarette butts from storm drains before they have the chance to soak in water, which releases these toxins and plastics.
As small teams, we designed, prototyped, and tested several models before deciding on a solar-powered Archimedes screw. The corners of a storm drain create dead spots where cigarettes and other floating material collect. When there is a flood/watering event that has filled the bottom of the drain, it triggers a sensor. The motor engages and the screw spins. Floating material in the dead spot the size of a cigarette butt is carried up the screw on a layer of water that is pulled up by the physics of the design.
When the water carrying cigarette butts reaches the top of the screw, it flows over the edge. The water falls back down into the drain, and the cigarette and other floating debris are caught in a filter. Because mud, trash, and other debris collects at the bottom of the storm drains, they are vacuumed by a maintenance crew during the routine sewer cleaning process at this time. The crew would remove the filter, empty the cigarettes and other material collected.
This video shows the most recent state of our invention. Unfortunately, we were on spring break when COVID-19 closed our school and postponed our scheduled work days to build the underwater robotic aspects of the design. We successfully 3D printed a model of the screw that was the perfect size to collect cigarette butts consistently without collecting floating debris. This would have been made from aluminum in our final model. On the last day of school before break, our team identified the angle and the location of the Archimedes screw that reached the most common level of stagnant water. We drilled and positioned our 3D printed model, so when we finished the motors and the sensors, we could hook them up and run it together as a system. Our team is very honored to have had this invention experience. We're disappointed that it is not done, but we plan to finish the invention when we return to school. We would like to thank the Lemelson MIT for providing funding and inspiration to take on this real-world problem. We're also very thankful for our community support that we received from nonprofits, government agencies, and private business.